I certainly think that all facets of society should be very carefully reviewed. There should be an open dialogue. There should be a good community relations program developed. There should be an understanding of the problems to the point where you do something about it. You don't just sit around and think about the possibility of doing something. Do something about it. We have troubled times, and it takes some real effort in order to do this. One of the things that most cities are now doing is trying to provide recreation and employment. And when you restore people to the point where they have dignity and where they're able to sustain themselves, I think they're much happier than they are with any welfare which might be doled out to them.
I think a lot of these allegations are baseless. We are in Vietnam a team, a fighting team of all the forces, all the armed forces. And I'm not about to characterize any other outfit as not being the very best they can possibly be, as we hope they will characterize us.
Well, I think there are many reasons for the existence of what is the stalemate there now. But I think, from my observations, there should be more effort on the part of the Vietnamese people themselves, a spirit that will enkindle their desire, indeed, to drive home the enemy away from their shores.
I would, personally, I could not say that the right to strike is valid for a teacher. I would say that the right to use all persuasive powers, all programs, implementations, and policies toward the improvement of education for children is not only a right, but a responsibility of all persons in the educational endeavor. Different people see things differently. Personally, I do not want ever to be called into a strike. I don't believe I could participate in that kind of action. But if the walls were tumbling down, in my room and I saw my children in danger, I would lead them and I would leave that classroom. I think it is a problem. To what extent that particular condition would be true in other localities, I'm not prepared to say, but I'm sure that it would be fairly generally the same in large urban areas at least.
Is this a thing that teachers should be concerned with?
Most assuredly, and we are, sir.
What can you do?
Well, I think there are many things we can do, but it has to be a kind of all-front approach, because no classroom can give to a young person the kind of faith or encouragement in resisting that kind of thing in favor of a more reasonable approach to his creativity. We have to enlist more, especially the aid of parents, that they might know where their children are at all times, as long as they're still children.